something that EDonk and I talk about just about every week. And it's one of the most rock solid lead pipe lock betting theory is the poker room lock. Just poll the people at the poker room. They're all going to tab the Packers, all of them. EDonk, so what are we going to do on Sunday?
We're going to bet on the Vikings.
That's correct. All right. Okay, so four stars there.
EDonk. Are you slow?
Lift is the best.
And you know what, EDonk? I've got a bigger dick than you.
Yes. All right, welcome to the Monday afternoon weekend recap, and more importantly, David Tuchman recap episode of Fade the Mahoney. That's the EDonk. I hope it's that way. How you doing, EDonk?
What's up?
Good. We're gonna go quick. You're busy, I'm busy, lots of meetings, lots of stuff going on, but let's just do a quick recap. David Tuchman, he does not fit the profile of this show.
We can't have him back.
I mean, goodness gracious. All right, so I went back and rewatched. I feel fairly confident in saying that he won 23 stars. If you want to give him extra negativity for missing the teaser, because that's what he missed, basically, was his teaser, he was definitely north of 20 stars. I was having a nice chat with the guy yesterday, so I'm just going to go over what we've got here.
He won me a lot of money this weekend.
He did?
Yeah.
All right. David,
I got to get his digits. I got to get his digits and give him a ring every week.
So here's what I had for him. This is all based upon when we recorded and the lines he had. He won on the Bears and the under. He won on the Vikings and the over. He lost the teaser with the Cowboys and the Saints. He lost them both. Might as well, if you're going to lose two games, you might as well bundle them together and have it only count as one. He had the under in the KC game. And then he decided just on his own, I didn't even ask, he added Houston and Indy as his 5-star plays. So again, I've got him at 23 stars.
I too had Houston for Circa, but you know how that went.
We're going to get to Circa in a little bit. Bottle that rage up for later. Additionally, while he was explaining who he liked and why he liked, he took a messy shit on the Titans. If you remember that, you asked him about the Titans, and he dumped all over.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't fire my future bet on the Titans. I could probably get a better price today.
His quote was, "I'm not a huge fan, and I think they're going to have trouble scoring on Sunday." They scored 13 points. He also said, if you put a gun to my head, Colts versus the Titans for the rest of the year, I'll take the Colts. That seemed to look okay yesterday. He said the Indy D was really stepping up going against the vaunted Buffalo Bills, and the Bills scored 15 points. Pretty solid. But I'm not going to stop there. You remember who he took when we forced him to take an NFL MVP? You remember? Jonathan Taylor at 100 to 1. 100 to 1.
Yeah, he went off. He had like 5 touchdowns this weekend.
Yeah, he's down to 20 to 1. So, David Tuchman, good job out of you. If people listen to you, it was a printing press. The EDonk, on the other hand, EDonk does EDonk things. He released a whole slate of games for college football on Saturday, and I've got a very special thank you here, EDonk, from Father Phil out in Huntley. He's very grateful for the past 2 months of your college football Twitter picks. The star of the show on Saturday, your 5-star lock, your biggest play of the week was Michigan State plus 19.5. Do you happen to know what the final score was?
Like 80.
56-7 was the final score. So at least everybody who's here for fading. If you want to fade the Mahoney, you will always have access to EDonk's brain and his god awful picks. All right. We're going to touch on this real briefly. We're going to hopefully EDonk can keep his cool. For those of you loyal Fade the Mahoney fans out there, you know that on the picks that we released for Circa on Friday with Trevor, as of now, we released the 4 picks that have played so far. They went 3-1. I had the Vikings, easy winner, getting points, outright win. EDonk released the Colts, also an easy win. And then he also released the Texans, also an easy win. But somehow we're 2-2. So we don't really want to get into it and burn the whole fucking place down. But I mean, unless
You don't?
I mean, what are you gonna do? Shit happens. Our proxy did a misclick, and we got stuck with the Jaguars instead of the Titans. So instead of 3-1, we're currently 2-2. Trevor Savage, right on brand, cannot get a game right. He had the Chargers last night, and the only reason they didn't cover is because Trevor had them.
So I don't know. Is it because Houston is listed like on the drop down right above Jacksonville, like HI?
I can't explain how it happened, man. I don't know. I just know that instead of 3-1, we're 2-2, and you officially went 1-1 yesterday because you went with the Jaguars, even though you took the Texans. So we've had a discussion.
I don't think that should not count. It's fucking bullshit.
I've got the Giants going tonight, so we'll either be 3-2 or 2-3. So that's where we're at with that.
Who did Tuchman like tonight?
I don't think we discussed this game with him. I'll see if I can find it out.
Can you ask him?
Yeah, I'll see what I can do. He did pretty well. We did have an official Fade the Mahoney meet and greet yesterday at the local poker room. We had an amazing turnout. We had Jeffrey from Florida. We had previous guests, DR from the Northwest Burbs. I was there. The EDonk was there. We added a new subscriber. So shout out to Bellagio Tom. Thanks for hanging out, and thanks for joining the family. But what was great is we were doing some betting. We were firing on some games, and I had my normal stuff going with B-Funk, in which I swept him. Suck it, EDonk. But then there was a gentleman sitting directly to DR's from the Northwest Burbs, right, who, without provocation, nobody asked him anything. 5 minutes before kickoff, he just decided to announce, "I love the Bears today," which caused a whole flurry of action and more betting, because there's your poker room lock. So it worked out for me. It worked out for DR. It worked out from Jeffrey, because we all just started firing, and it did not work out for this gentleman here, who decided he was gonna book all that. So thanks for that, EDonk. What's that? Where are you going? What do you got? What'd you say? Okay. Also, Bears fans, we've been saying for weeks now, Bears fans are the dumbest. Case in point, near the end of the game, Andy Dalton threw a pass to the sideline, which was ruled incomplete. And upon the first replay, one of the stupid Bears fans announced, "That's a great catch." That's what he announced. And then
Did they fire Nagy yet?
I don't think so. But when they showed the replay
Is there
again,
a press conference today of firing him because he's the dumbest creature on the planet?
he's a bad
For
coach.
going for it on fourth and 1 against a team who couldn't possibly score the
Not
rest
if
of the
they
game.
had to go, not if they had to go 80 or 90 yards, but if they went 45, possibly. This gentleman who announced that's a great catch, 2 seconds later, the replay they showed the ball actually rolling out of bounds because the guy never caught it. But, just standard Bears fans. I'm going to try something new. I'm going to try to do it quick. I think it'll work. This is a special shout out to Jeffrey from Florida who came up from the meet and greet. He played a big hand yesterday. I think it was shortly after you left EDonk. He was playing a hand against the spot at the table. A little bit of pre-flop action. Here's the flop. Jeff.
Wow. How did you superimpose those cards?
Amazing graphics. So
Holy
2-4-6 rainbow.
That's good.
Jeffrey check calls the flop. Turn. We had a queen. Jeffrey check raises big, and the guy stands up at squints and calls. River 2. Jeffrey leads out huge. And these graphics are going to look awesome once they're added. Jeffrey leads huge.
They look so real.
Jeffrey leads huge. The guy stands up and sits down 2 different times, hikes up his pants, does a whole lot of squinting, and moves all in.
Like this? Like
Jeffrey eventually, after several minutes and several comments, says to the guy, I'm going to fold, but I'll pay you $100 if you can show me a card that's not a queen. So Jeffrey goes like this to me as he mucks. Okay.
that's a good hand.
It's a really good hand. And the guy gets all excited and stands up and says, oh, you're going to give me $100 to show my cards. So he has his cards and he's about to flip them over. And Jeffrey goes, if you can show me one that isn't a queen, I'll give you $100. And then the guy goes like this, drops the cards, won't show them. So Jeffrey, good job out of you, buddy. That was for sure queens full. And I'm going to put in the title of this poker hand breakdown to see how many extra views we'll get, because that's what people want. All right. That took.
Honestly, that's a great fold.
It was a great fold. Jeffrey went for a walk to clear his head. And I had a discussion with the guy for probably 2 or 3 minutes going back and forth, where I told the guy that Jeffrey folded a full house. And the guy told me over and over again, no, he didn't.
Yeah.
Because he
No
would have
chance.
called. No chance. So that guy for sure had queens full. All right. Really brief mention of LeBron James. Good job out of you, buddy. We expect nothing less than who you are and how you act.
Hold on. What do you think about LeBron last night?
I thought it was dirty.
Yeah, it was dirty, right?
I thought it was dirty. I mean, anytime you go back, you're already away from the guy's face, and then you hit him again to come back.
Yeah.
That was enough to get dirty.
Zoe's one of the biggest LeBron lovers on the planet, and he said it was dirty.
Yeah. Well, stuff happens, right? But,
Yeah.
if you're the face of the NBA and you're the guy and you want everybody to think you're the guy, don't you think you should show up after the game and answer some questions? Or
Did he blow off the media too?
of course he did. He sent Anthony Davis out there to talk to him like the fucking coward he is.
Did he put out a statement yet?
Who knows? He's an excellent basketball player. How's that for a positive thing to say about LeBron? All right. EDonk, let's do some Monday Night Football. You ready?
Yeah, let's hurry up. I got like 3 minutes.
Okay, Monday Night Football. We got the big game tonight in honor of how amazing David Tuchman did. Once again, today, we are not sponsored by Bet Rivers. Okay. Buccaneers are favored by 11, total 49.5.
Yeah, we'll take the G-men.
Okay. How many stars?
3.
3 stars. Give me somebody to score the first touchdown. If you recall last week, somehow you hit the 12-1 on Kerry Kittles. What do you like tonight?
Is Gronk playing tonight?
He's listed at 10-1. I can't tell you whether he's playing or not, but he is listed at 10-1.
Yeah, we'll take Gronk for the first touchdown tonight.
Okay, got that. See if we can go back to back with big goofy tight ends. Bulls are favored by 2 tonight against the Pacers.
Yeah, four stars.
4 stars on the Bulls.
They covered again last night too by a hook.
Okay. Last 2 things in the very near future. I just want you guys all to be prepared. There's a really good chance we're going to be relocating the Fade the Mahoney Worldwide Studios. So look for that in the next week or so. Expanding the business is flourishing.
Oh, here's a good one. You take Cincinnati tonight plus the 9.5 at home. That's good.
Is that the Cincinnati Reds, the Cincinnati Bengals? What are we talking?
Cincinnati Reds are no longer playing. This will be the Cincinnati Bearcats.
Okay.
Of the basketball type.
Basketball team. Okay. What do we got? What are they getting?
They're getting 9.5 at home.
Okay. And how many stars on Cincinnati plus 9.5?
Oh shit. The Maui fucking Classic starts in a couple hours.
You got anything
But
there?
I think they're playing in Vegas.
Maui, Las
Hawaii's
Vegas.
on lockdown. Yeah, Maui didn't let them do it.
Maui, Nevada.
Maui, Nevada, yeah.
Do you
They're in
see
Maui,
anything there you want to throw at the people, or are you good with just Cincinnati?
I think you can lay the points with Houston too.
Okay. Give me
We'll do just a little two-star on that one.
2-star on Houston. And what did you say for Cincinnati?
4.
4-star in Cincinnati. Okay.
Let's see what else.
Well, let's wrap it up there. We've gone long enough. If you feel strongly about anything, you can post it on Twitter. Last part, Wednesday special guest. You guys aren't going to be able to handle it. I don't think we'll be able to handle it. Smells is locked in for Wednesday.
Over under on how many minutes she's late is 18.5.
Right.
18.5 minutes late. Whatever the time is, it don't fucking matter. She'll be more than 18.5 minutes late.
It's crazy. That's the exact same total for number of drinks she'll be in by the time we start recording. 18.5.
Over.
All right. Have a good Monday, everybody. Enjoy the games. Good gambling. Talk to you later, EDonk.
Later.